It is that time of the morning. Philip, I'll get back to you. When I read from our latest political book, My Way, by Sir Robert Muldoon, Prime Minister New Zealand under National, 1975-1984. And I thought, seeing we were talking about, if you like, economic development today, it might be good to look back and read what Rob said about economic development and the way forward in his time. And here's just a passage from page 168 of My Way. The future, why we must think big. In political terms, what this country clearly needs is a government composed of people of optimism, foresight and courage. In other words, a government that is prepared to think big. There is much too much talk today of thinking small, of little New Zealand. We cannot insulate this country from the cold winds of economic adversity. Fortunately, we have the natural resources to defeat that adverse economic climate by going out into the world and playing to our strengths. Those who say we should not build these huge new projects because we have to borrow externally to pay for them are wrong. Those who say we can have a good life by sitting, shivering, looking at our scenery are equally wrong. Everyone is an environmentalist until the lights start going out. This country is still a favoured land, and it is very clear that we have the best of both worlds if we take our courage in both hands and we know what has to be done. We do not have to destroy our wonderful natural environment in order to create the great industries that will produce our future wealth. We do not have to, indeed we must not, cover our productive farmland with rows upon rows of terraced houses. But somewhere we must build new freezing works and dispose efficiently of the effluent in order to get the added production for the markets that surely will be there. Today, however, we are finding means of using virtually every part of the beast down to the last bleat of the lamb. I hope to be part of this exciting story for some time yet, and after me, my family, Tam talks to large meetings of women about her travels. Barbara is still enjoying her career as a charge sister in the coronary care unit at Greenland, and Kevin has a highly successful career in graphic art. Jenny won the Wool Board Award at the Benson and Hedges Design Competition for the best garment designed in wool, and Francis is forging ahead in microtechnology, which is the latest of this century's revolutions. Gavin is a busy accountant, while Philippa looks after the latest of our television stars, little red-headed Olivia, who made her debut in the middle of the leadership argument. No more perhaps than a typical New Zealand family, but typical of those who can say with true convictions that these are indeed the Fortunate Isles. Rob Muldoon on Think Back. Well, it takes you back, but it does indicate a time when we were less cynical, less sceptical, less divided, less polarised. And I don't know, I feel a slight twinge of nostalgia when I read that from Rob Muldoon. Another reading tomorrow.